Everybody, this is Sir Gam for another video lesson. Our lesson for today is about pictorial drawing, preparing a two-point perspective drawing. We have the following objectives for our lesson. 1. Identify the different parts of a two-point perspective drawing. 2. Prepare a two-point perspective drawing. Number 3. Appreciate the importance of learning, preparing a two-point perspective drawing. Before we start, let us discuss what is a pictorial drawing. A pictorial drawing shows likeness, shape of an object as viewed by the observer. It represents a portion of the object and shows the method of its construction. In some presentation, the whole object is shown in one view. Preparing a two-point perspective drawing. Two-point perspective drawing. Start with a horizontal line. Then draw a ground line. Then draw 2 points on your horizon. Next, draw your vertical lines to represent your height. Next, draw construction lines back to the vanishing point. And then lastly, you finalize your drawing. So let us review first the parts of the two-point perspective drawing. First, we have the horizontal line or horizon line. Next, we have the vanishing points. Next, we have the ground line. Next, we have the projection line. And next, we have the perspective drawing. Once again, those are the different parts of a two-point perspective drawing. Okay, let's proceed in drawing our two-point perspective drawing. Reminder, we're going to be using pencil and paper for this activity. I'll be using the iPad for you to clearly see what we're going to be doing. Let's start with drawing our horizontal line or horizon line. Next, let's draw our ground line. Next, let's draw 2 points on your horizon. Next, draw your vertical line to represent your height. So find your center and then draw a vertical line which would be the height of your drawing. Use a ruler for this. Next, draw construction lines back to the vanishing point. So this is our vanishing point. Let's draw a line connecting the lower part and the upper part of our vertical line. Let's proceed with the next one. There. Next, let's draw the other part of our drawing, or draw another vertical line to finish the front part of our perspective drawing. Next, let's do this side and draw another vertical line. Next, let's connect this point to the vanishing point here. Next, Let's connect this point to the vanishing point here. And we are finished with our first part. Next, you will be using ink for this part. So you have finished this part using pencil, and then we're going to be emphasizing our perspective drawing. So we're going to be emphasizing our perspective drawing using ink for this. I'll be using a thicker line for you to see. Okay, so we're going to be highlighting this part. This part here, this part, and this. And this part for the final part of the perspective. There, we are done. So once again, let us review the different steps in drawing this 2-point perspective drawing. First, we started with drawing the horizontal line. Next, we drew the ground line. Next, we drew 2 points in our horizon line. Next, we drew the vertical line to represent the height of our perspective drawing. Next, we drew construction lines back to the vanishing point. And then we finalize our drawing by using a thicker ink or line to emphasize our perspective drawing. So once again, this is the steps in drawing a 2-point perspective drawing. I hope you enjoyed making this activity. So see you on the next lesson. Bye.